Well, welcome, beloved hearts. We'd like to welcome you to this wonderful tele-webinar on sacred sexual healing activations with myself, Anrita, Melchizedek, and the incredible Tamra Oviatt, who has the sacred activations, just doing the most incredible and amazing things. So, Tamra, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for this opportunity to co-create and just to share more of your amazing and beautiful work with all of us wonderful light workers. I know we had the opportunity the other day to listen to this very lovely mini sexual healing activation that Tamra did. And what we did there is that we went and, we just went back timelines, karmic timelines, retrieving keys from past partners, lovers, whatever it may be. And, as Tamra said, apart from some of us feeling those frequencies and really just deepening into what's moving through our own bodies and what's been cleared and healed and released, sometimes we don't really feel much, but we sometimes experience at different times just these thoughts coming to mind. And I know for me, a couple of days later, I thought of my first partner who I hadn't thought about for years and years. And I realized that this was part of this clearing work. And it was just so incredible and absolutely amazing. Because I just did this little invocation and blessing and, truly just released all the energy or residual energy that may have been still connected to me. So it was just realizing how absolutely powerful this work is that Tamra does. And of course, I know that she's been doing it for some years, and her testimonials and her work experience, and of course, all her beautiful books and teachings speak volumes to all the incredible work. So thank you, Tamra.
Thank you, honey. Happy to be here again.
Yes, wonderful. So what I thought I'll do is I'll start with a small sacred space setting for us. And then Tamra will take us through some of her incredible sacred sexual healing activations, which we're doing today on the sacred vagina and the magical penis. And that is really such an important part of our work as we just deepen into our own magnificence and light, into the intimacy of our own hearts, and into just the nurturing and love of self and appreciation of self is really such a big part of that too. To experience intimacy with others is to experience intimacy with ourselves first. And to really just completely appreciate our sacred vaginas and our magical penises and every part of our body. And when we have areas of discomfort within the body based on false beliefs or judgments or abuse or trauma, betrayal, whatever it may be that we're experiencing, that impacts every area of our life, including that area of intimacy in not only relationships, but also in their connection to ourselves as we block off those emotions. And so as we start to work with those emotions and maybe clear those areas within ourselves that experience period pains or frigidity or impotence or sacroiliac joint pains, all these lower areas, including even the lower back and the hip area, and the areas of fertility within ourselves. Then as we just deepen into the experience of simply releasing and surrendering and loving all that arises and seeing the blessing in all that arises, what we start to experience is that natural healing, sacred sexual energy of what the Kundalini and Tantric channels starting to ignite and activate through the body. And that is part of the work that I will be doing with us, following Tamra's wonderful sacred sexual healing activations. So let's just take a couple of minutes to just center ourselves and come together as this group, as one heart and one love. And I always say for me, one of the most powerful ways to do that and coming together in unity and community is really just through the breath itself, because that breath just allows us to just deepen into the body, into how we're feeling. And as we just breathe through the body, not only do we have a deeper sense of being the observer, the beloved I am observing the witness, but through that too, we also have a sense of deepening into higher dimensional light frequencies, into greater levels of our own soul connection, into greater levels of experiencing the realms of illumined truth. And with that, of course, the cosmic heart of love, the heart of Mother, Father, God, and our own beloved I Am Presence, our higher self, our soul light. So as we just take a moment through this breath to deepen into the stillness of our loving hearts, just breathe in love, breathe out love. Expand the lower abdomen on the in-breath. We contract the lower abdomen on the out-breath. And as we breathe in through the mouth or the nose, and we breathe out through the mouth or the nose. So this first level breath, simply just having a sense of how we're feeling as we start to even move the body a little bit, possibly from side to side and backwards and forwards, just sensing and feeling into the levels of comfort or discomfort within our own bodies, depending on how we're fine-tuning our bodies at this time, if we're eating the right foods, if we're getting the foods, or things are just coming up for us and we need to be looking at or caring. So we just breathe in love, breathe out love. If there's any areas of discomfort for us, find ourselves starting to gently move the body into those areas, and we can hold the breath to breathe in love, and we hold the breath for as long as we can, and then we breathe it out. And this just allows a deep release of whatever those emotions or feelings are that we're just needing to shift within ourselves at this time. So that breath is just simply breathing in love, holding the breath for as long as we can, and then breathing out through the mouth or nose. Just have a sense of this beautiful golden rose igniting and activating within our loving heart. This is the rose of the Christos Sophia codes of light, the Magdalene Yeshua energy of the feminine masculine energy of our inner alchemical marriage to of our divine masculine and divine feminine spirits. And within this golden rose, we now activate 12 golden petals, petals of the peaceful heart, the loving heart, the healing heart, the joyful and happy heart, the innocent and open heart, the powerful heart, the knowing heart, the passionate heart, the overflowing and prosperous heart, the trusting heart, the heart of integrity and truth, and now the intimate heart. And as we deepen into the intimate heart, we sense this beautiful golden and pink flame of divine love ignite within the loving heart and deepen now into each one of the chakras and body parts. And as this beautiful golden and pink flame activates around us now, it connects into the unity grid of divine love, the grid of light within us and around us. It connects us into the heart of divine love and into the heart of divine love with one another As we have a sense now of connecting through the heart of love. It's one heart, one love, and one unified field of light. To all those listening with us in this sacred sexual healing tele-webinar, all those listening to this recording, and now all awakened souls, ready to receive these healing codes of light, ready to shift, ready to awaken, ready to embody their intimacy, their love, their divinity, walk in this path of love, walk in this path of the rose. There's this beautiful golden, pink, and now diamond flame that ignites within us and around us, creates a sphere of light 54 feet in diameter around us, linking us into our own divine light body. We join in this circle of light. As this flame continues to expand now, touches the hearts of all awakened and awakening souls. Continues to move outwards, upwards, around, into the earth, to nature, nature, spirit, intelligence, and now connecting into the ascended realms. To the angelic realms, into the galactic realms, and into the cosmic heart of Mother, Father, God. Where this beautiful golden, pink, and diamond flame amplifies as a threefold flame of power, love, and wisdom, and now ignites within our own loving hearts into these beautiful petals of our loving heart. We are centered, relaxed, fully present within our loving hearts, ready to experience these sacred sexual healing activations as we focus on this last breath, sucking in through the mouth as though sucking in through a straw and blowing out. Allowing for this connection and alignment to the cosmic heart of God and our beloved I Am Presence, and into the crystal heart of Mother Earth. We are centered within the heart of love. As the Kundalini and Tantric channels gently activate, as we commence these sacred sexual healing activations. And so it is. And so it is. In Koakina Siahia, in Kaino Koa.
It's so beautiful. Thank you. Whew. Okay, you guys ready for me? We're going to do some shifts. First, what I want to work on is clearing traumas from sexual abuse, from maybe being raped or attacked as a child or whatever that is, because those leave core wounds within us. And it keeps us from really being able to open up and to really express love and accept love from our lovers. And, you know, one reason why I really wanted to do this, I mean, there's so many reasons, but one is so many people just go around having sex for pleasure and not really having that connection and that love. And, you know, sacred sex is the most powerful energy on the planet. There's no more powerful energy on the planet than making love. So when you're making love and you're connecting into that beautiful energy with your mate, it sends up this vibration of connectedness and togetherness throughout the whole world. And when we're just going out and having sex for having sex, it actually like leaves like this empty feeling and the separation feeling. So since we're all one and we're all connected, I invite you to honor yourself and to honor others and to have make love to somebody you connect with. I'm not saying you have to be in a relationship forever or have a piece of paper that says you're married or anything else like that, because that's just a piece of paper. What the connection is about the heart and about the love and that experience. And that's what's so important. And there's so many things. I mean, got a big list here of what I'm going to do. But I want to start off with is clearing post-traumatic stress for sexual abuse, because that's going to help you to be able to get into your heart space and to be able to create that love. Now, what I do and how I do it, because this isn't all just my clients, so I need to explain myself a little bit. Excuse me. I always seem to just jump in. Tamra Oviatt here. And what I do is I clear energies. I connect to what I call God energy, or the eye of God. And I clear timelines, future, past lives. I clear it through the genetics and also through the collective consciousness or subconsciousness of humanity. Because if you know that we're all one and 95% of our lives are ran by our subconsciousness, that means the world is also ran by the subconsciousness of humanity. So when I'm clearing you through all of these levels. And what happens? It helps the whole connection of humanity, because we are one. So it puts that spark of light and that love within the collective subconsciousness of humanity to help spread that energy or clear that energy. And, you know, a lot of what I do is called sacred activations, but they're also deactivations. And what's going to happen is it's going to be clearing hundreds, even thousands of belief systems, and it'll start clearing you right away. Sometimes not for a couple days that it'll start coming up. Sometimes you might feel a little traumatized, and sometimes you don't. So I'm just letting you know, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed in a couple days, that's okay, because it's going to pass. So honor and respect those around you and yourself. And once this energy clears, it doesn't recreate. So just allow it to go, and it will go. Not allow it to go, because it's just going to go. And sometimes it's going to bring up experiences and belief systems and stuff, and you're going to see them, or those feelings. And then you're going to notice that that attachment to those feelings is no longer there. And then it just doesn't show up anymore, because it's no longer one of your programs. So it'll disappear. So I'm going to be doing a lot of clearing, and then we're going to be activating your pheromones. We're going to be activating your sacred penis or your magical penis and also your magical vagina, just really bringing that energy and opening up that energy. Because I had an email from a man the other day, said, you know, if you did a webinar to grow a man's penis by a couple of inches, I bet there'd be a lot of people on. And, you know, that's a belief system that you have to have a large penis. And it's a belief system with men and women, and then men don't feel like they're enough. Trust me, you're enough. So it's about honoring and respecting yourself and what you're bringing to the table. So we're going to clear those energies also, so that you can really feel like you are enough, so that when you're connecting, who knows, maybe it will grow by a couple inches. Let me know if it does. But again, it's all about the experience, the love, and receiving. And then also with like early ejaculation, I did this webinar about 3 years ago. God told me to do it on early ejaculation. I didn't know what to say. So it was completely and totally channeled. And what I found out during the activation I did was that it was about not being able to really open up and experience that love. So they can only accept so much love. Because again, making love is sacred, and it opens your heart in that connection. And if you're not used to accepting that or experiencing that, you know, you'll shut it down, or you'll sabotage it in some way because it's overwhelming to you. So we're going to clear that out too, so that you can have that experience, so that you can make love and really enjoy yourself in that love. Okay. So now that you know who I am and what I'm going to do, while I'm doing this, I am silent. And what I'm going to be doing, like I'm going to say, post-traumatic stress for sexual abuse. Just allow your thoughts, feelings, or emotions, whatever happens, happens. You cannot do this wrong. Okay. And I'm silent. And then I'll say something else. And then if you're still focused on this one thing and I move off onto something else, that's okay. Again, you can't do this wrong, but I'm letting you know what I'm running and how I do this now, because I've got like 15, 20 here, is I install them in a blueprint. It's a sacred blueprint. I install these activations and deactivations for you and connect you into this. And then what happens is a couple will be running, and then when those are clear, then more will activate, and then more and more and more. That way we're not overwhelming your system and your thought process. So again, these activations seriously can be running for a couple weeks or even a couple months without even having to re-listen to it. You're welcome to re-listen to it, but I definitely suggest you wait 3 days before you do that. Okay? So, because I want you to see how you experience it and how it affects you before you listen again. So, I'm going to get started now, and I'm starting with post-traumatic stress for sexual abuse. And then I will go down my list. So again, I'm going to be quiet, and here I go. And this works if you feel like you took advantage of somebody or you were taken advantage of. So it doesn't matter what side of that game you are on. This will help you also if you were the one that you felt that you misused your energy in some way. Okay, I'm moving into what I call guilty pleasures. If there's things you do that you judge yourself on and it's in between two consented adults, but you feel guilty about it because it's not in the realm of acceptance from your church or your family or your culture, let's clear that out. So you're not judging yourself. So it'll be clearing shame, guilt, and judgment. Also, I was told to add in abortions and miscarriages. A lot of us carry guilt around that. You can't kill a soul, and all of this is an experience for everybody. So let's release that guilt or that shame around that. I was also just told to add in clearing the pain and mutilation from our parts. So from circumcision for man or women, all that pain and that trauma, we're going to release that. Or from childbirth, that maybe you felt that you were mutilated from giving birth, releasing all that trauma from your body. Also clearing body judgments. A lot of people don't feel sexy or beautiful because we're so programmed on what we're supposed to look like. So let's let that go so you can really enjoy and love your body. Okay, men, this is for you. Penis size, big penis. Clearing any trauma or belief systems around that. And really this is for women too. And just allowing the flow of love through your magical penis. Just allow that love and that flow. Going into early ejaculation. Okay, women, our beliefs about our vagina. Any beliefs about your vagina? It's too big, it's too small, it's ugly, it's this, it's that. Let's change that into it's beautiful, it's magical, it's sacred. Clearing your religious beliefs and what you were taught about sex, about love, through your churches, through your cultures, through your family. Also energies around pain versus pleasure. Healthy boundaries. And for the lovely ladies in the audience, orgasms. Not being able to achieve an orgasm, again, is about accepting love and feeling good about yourself. And faking orgasms doesn't help anybody. Doesn't help you, doesn't help your mate, and it certainly doesn't help the energy. So it's about connection, it's about orgasms. It doesn't mean you have to have one every time, but to allow yourself that pleasure and that love. So clearing energy around this. And the feeling and the need to seek fulfillment through casual sex, it truly leaves an empty feeling. So the need to seek fulfillment or gratification or whatever that is for you through casual sex, let's clear that. There's nothing wrong with self-love and masturbation. And it's much healthier to do that than it is to seek it out from others that you really don't have a connection with. Okay, we're balancing hormones. It's very important to have your hormones in balance for the health of your body and also for your sex drive. Activating your pheromones. Soulmate activation. Open heart. When you're ready, just take a big, deep breath. And imagine that you can go into Mother Earth and connect into the beautiful energy of Mother Earth's heart chakra. This will help connect you and ground you. And just breathe. Allowing this energy of love to go through every single cell of your body. Feeling the transformation and connection to oneness, to wholeness, to complete and total love for yourself, which allows you to open up for your beautiful mate, allowing yourself to feel beautiful and whole and connected and sexy and lovely, and desired. Feeling that love fill every single cell of your body. Thank you, everybody, for allowing me to share with you and to help you shift into that pure love. Just to really be able to be there for your mate and to be able to be there for yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Tamra. It is quite beautiful. So I'm going to just take us through a series of invocations as we just deepen into the inner alchemical marriage of our divine masculine and divine feminine spirits and our own sacred sexual healing energy. And part of that work, of course, is as we're clearing and we just clearing these common false beliefs or judgments, and it's work that goes on in the body. And with that beautiful Tamra, you can really feel it between the genitals and the base and the heart, and also moving through the chakras, because what we're clearing here is we're clearing on every level. These false beliefs and judgments, and a lot of kind of around the genitals, and then of course the intimacy is within the heart and the communication, the solar plexus, and the areas that need to just be cleared. So I'm going to take us a little bit deeper into that, and also into our own Kundalini and tantric experience of igniting the Kundalini energy and deeper into that divine masculine and feminine rebalancing. So this is overlighted by the rose healing energy, which is the sisterhood and the brotherhood of the light. And the golden rose in particular is the Magdalene Yeshua, or Christ energy, which we call the Christos Sophia, simply through feeling into the experience of our own bodies, into the experience of our own love, holding that energy of light, and the knowing of our magnificence, and the knowing of our light. So again, we just center ourselves and just move deep into that breath, breathing in love, breathing out love. Call upon the overlighting of Mother, Father, God, and all the illumined beings of light from on high, I personally acknowledge. As I merge now with my beloved, I am present, highest aspect of my soul life within the cosmic heart of God. Within this sacred space, I enter into the golden rose petals of my Christed heart, of unity, of love, of community, activating my peaceful heart, my loving heart, my joyful and happy heart, my innocent and open heart, my powerful heart, my knowing heart, my passionate heart, my overflowing and prosperous heart, my heart of integrity and truth, as I enter now into my intimate heart. Breathing deep into the body, breathing in love, breathing out love. Breathing in love, breathing out love. I acknowledge myself as a flame of divinity, an open heart in this golden age of light. As I connect deeper now into my authentic self, I allow myself to be vulnerable trusting, and free from shame. Letting go of judgment of self and others, and any fear of intimacy I may have. Honoring myself as a magnificent, loving, empowered, sacred sexual master being. I am all that I am. As the petal of my intimate heart now activates, I deepen into the knowing that I am unique, immeasurable in my magnificence and light. I let go of the need to hide my light or to compare myself to others. I choose to love myself, all parts of myself that are uniquely and authentically mine. I am all that I am. The crystal Sophia codes of the golden rose now activate within my loving heart, taking me into this intimate healing heart chamber of love. As I breathe deep into my body, breathing in love and breathing out love. I expand my lower abdomen on the in-breath. I contract my lower abdomen on the out-breath. As I deepen into the knowing of my divinity, my purity, my innocence, I deepen into the presence of my God self, conscious awareness and self-love, ever-present observer and witness as I walk this path of the road. I am one with my beloved soul light. I am present. I am one with Mother, Father, God. I am one with all life. I am all that I am. Within this safe and sacred space, as the Kundalini energy gently flows now from the base chakra into the sacral, into the solar plexus, into the heart, thymus, throat, third eye, and now crown chakra. I release any false beliefs or judgments I may have about myself, issues of unworthiness, false beliefs about my body, sexual issues, false beliefs between men and women. As I become more intimately acquainted with myself right now, I place my right hand over my loving heart and my left hand over my right. And breathing deep into my body, I say to myself or out aloud, I love you. Giving my full name now. I love you. I love you. I love you. I am all that I am. And I take my left hand and gently cup my genitals, continuing to breathe deep into the body as the tantric channels now start to activate. Main tantric channel now activates from the feet chakra at the inside of the leg to the G-spot or the base of the penis. And now up the front of the body and out to the nipples. And now the secondary Kundalini channels activate from the feet chakra, at the outside of the legs, along the side of the body, up to the armpits, down the inner arms, and out the hand chakras. And if I am guided to, I gently move my lower body and pelvis now, backwards and forwards and from side to side. Now adding my vaginal and anal muscle contractions to enhance the flow of energy. As I breathe in, I contract my vaginal and anal muscles. And as I breathe out, I relax my vaginal and or anal muscles. Breathing in love, breathing out love. I now bring a focus back to my genitals, releasing any areas of shame I may have around my sacred sexuality, my inability to completely love, appreciate, or celebrate my beautiful body, sacred vagina, or magical penis. As I continue to hold my left hand over my genitals, place my right hand over my heart chakra. I release any issues of abuse and misuse of sexual energy I have experienced and false beliefs and games I have played out through my sexual energy. I am simply appreciating and loving myself and my sacred sexual energy. It now deepens and flows through my body and energy field. And as I move my body from side to side and backwards and forwards, deepening into this flow of love and sacred sexual healing energy, I am all that I am. Breathing in love, breathing out love. I recognize that my body is a sacred doorway to ecstatic reunion with the divine and to the intimacy of relations with others. I now reclaim my body in non-judgment, self-acceptance, surrender, conscious awareness, and divine love. And in this sacred and loving space, I experience a reunion of parts of my divine masculine and divine feminine spirit. I am all that I am. In this sacred alchemical marriage, I see my divine masculine spirit to the left of me, my divine masculine spirit to the right of me, and my divine feminine spirit to the left of me. Through my divine feminine spirit, I open to receive a deeper level of self-love, intuition, vulnerability, compassion, gentleness, beauty, flexibility, and grace. To my divine masculine spirit, I open to receive a deeper level of trust, reliability, respect, showing up, wisdom, stillness, protection, empowerment, and action. I am all that I am. As I accept my divinity, knowing how greatly I am celebrated, appreciated, and deeply loved, I now experience the Trinity of the Golden Child, alchemy of relationship. And I have a sense now of merging with my soul family, my beloved I am presence, merging now with soul brothers, soul sisters, soulmates, and twin flames. I am all that I am. In this sacred cosmic flow of divine love, as I merge my energy into one heart, one love, one unified field of light, all perceived separation is released. This alchemy of divine reunion, I draw to me soul family that see me, hear me, appreciate me, and love me as I do them. I am all that I am. I am free from all defense patterns, self-judgments, and expectations. Free to be myself, free to experience my magnificent life. I no longer need to be fearful of my magnificence. I no longer need to defend or protect myself from others. From the divine source of love of all that is, I release from loved ones, friends, and family any level of expectation that they must fulfill my personal needs for love. I no longer experience disappointment and betrayal. I am free to be me, and I allow others to be free to be themselves, to experience all that they are, to experience all that I am. One heart, one love, one unified field of light. I am all that I am. I am gentle and loving as I deepen into physical intimacy, being able to experience the love of another, being able to hold, to cuddle, to kiss another. I am all that I am. I am open to loving as I deepen into emotional intimacy, being vulnerable, being able to share my feelings. I am all that I am. I am interesting, and loving. as I deepen into intellectual intimacy, sharing ideas and thoughts about things that I care about things that others care about. I am all that I am. I am within my loving heart as I deepen into this tantric intimacy, this alchemical marriage and divine reunion of hearts, a reunion of hearts on both inner and outer planes. I am all that I am. I am one with Mother, Father, God. I am one with my thoughts, my emotions, and my feelings. I am one with my intimate heart. I am all that I am. Inasia yina kia kino soia. Inkaino koakia. Imo soia. Inkaino koa. From the space and place of love, I have a sense of the sacred sexual energy moving through and within each one of my chakras. I bring my focus now to my base chakra as I continue to gently rock my body backwards and forwards and from side to side. As I have a sense of the intimacy of my body as a sacred sexual intimate energy flows. Shakti Shiva energy. I receive now the golden rose healing through the base chakra, releasing any bowel, blood, bone disorders, financial issues, fears, instability through the base chakra. I am ready to experience the vitality, prosperity, and abundance of the universe. Anything that presents to me that blocks the level of intimacy, makes me feel ungrounded, misaligned, or out of my body, is now rebalanced in this beautiful golden healing rose energy. As I close my eyes, breathe in love, breathe out love, and experience the sacred sexual golden rose healing energy. This beautiful golden rose ignites within the base chakra. I travel karmic timelines and I bring to me soul aspects of myself that experience trauma, sexual abuse, physical abuse, abuse of any kind, that lived in pain, sorrow, simply for the experience of it. I bring these soul fragments back into the body, back into the base chakra, back home to my loving heart. I am all that I am. As I start to deepen into the movement of the sacred sexual tantric energies, I gently rock my body from side to side and backwards and forwards, and if it feels right for me, I contract my vaginal and or anal muscles on this in-breath, and I release my vaginal anal muscles on the out-breath. Golden rose ignites now within the sacral chakra, and as it does, I receive this sacred sexual rose healing, releasing any genital issues, fertility, sexual problems, impotence, frigidity, menstrual problems, ovarian problems, joint sacroiliac problems. I release false beliefs between men and women at a planetary level. I release perceived judgment, shame, blame. I release the games. I deepen into the intimacy of my loving heart. Releasing all false beliefs and judgments that are ready to be released from within the sacral chakra now. As I breathe in love and hold my breath for as long as I can now, and then breathe out. And with this release all that is ready to be released. Contracting the vaginal and anal muscles on the in-breath. Relaxing the vaginal or anal muscles on the out-breath. Deepen into not only the intimate highs and this beautiful sacred sexual healing energy that moves into my body parts and organs, but also into my creativity, into my emotions of intimacy, feeling, sensual, fertile, pleasurable, sexual, authentic, Inkaino koa kia sina kia kia. Imosoa ia kia. This beautiful golden rose now ignites and activates within the solar plexus chakra. As it does, I heal the wounds of karmic relationships, spurs for pre-birth agreement. I experience a deepening sense of my power and clear boundaries as I start to experience clearing of any issues I may have related to the digestion, my inability to digest life, related to kidney or liver problems, related to chronic fatigue, low self-esteem, abusive relationship. All these timelines are clearing for me as I come deeper into empowerment, to aligning my will with the will of God, and to recognizing my magnificence, my light, stepping into the next level of my self-blossoming, to the next level of leadership, to the next level of knowing and love, allowing this sacred sexual golden rose healing energy to activate now through the solar plexus as I breathe in love and hold my breath and release all that is ready to be released. Inosoa ia kina sea, inkaino koa kina sea. Deepen now into the heart of love, reactivating, actualizing this beautiful golden rose within my loving heart. And as it ignites ever deeper, as I move into trust, compassion, love, surrender, I release any heart or lung problems, breast cancer, allergies, immune disorders, feelings of being alone or perceived separation. I allow the love of creation, the support and blessings of the realms of human truth in my beloved I am present soul, family and friends, as well as earthly family and friends, soulmates, and twin flame frequencies to ignite as I walk this path of love, as I walk this path of the rose, clearing, healing, releasing, seeing the blessings in all that I experience. Breathing in love, holding my breath, and releasing all that is ready to be released. I continue to move the body backwards and forwards and from side to side, deepening into the intimate heart, deepening to the love and nurturing of self, appreciation of self. It's a flame of divinity. I am all that I am. Inosoa ia kina sia ia. Imosoa ia kia. And now this beautiful golden rose ignites within the throat chakra as I deepen into the authentic expression of self and clear communication, clear boundaries, loving energy. Through the soul note, frequency, vibration of my loving heart, I express myself, my truth, my purpose, my understandings. As a silent witness, observing, sensing, knowing. As this golden rose ignites and activates ever deeper through the throat chakra, I release thyroid or hearing problems, teeth or gum issues, fear of speaking and expressing myself, neck and head pains. All that is ready to be released. As I breathe in love, contract the vaginal and or anal muscles, hold the breath. And on the out breath, release the vaginal or anal muscle contractions. Breathing in love, holding the breath to clear, and breathing out all that is ready to be released. At the same time, if I would like to put the tongue in the back of the palate, the top of the palate, or behind the top teeth. Breathing in love, holding the breath, releasing, loving, acknowledging, experiencing greater levels of my magnificence and light. Now this golden rose energy ignites and activates through the third eye. Give me deeper levels of insight and understanding as I walk this path of love. The ability to intuit, to sense my dreams, to sense my heart streaming, purpose, passion, igniting ever deeper to extrasensory perception gifts, giving me the knowing of what I need to do next. As I deepen into the intimate heart, I deepen into listening to the universe. With this, releasing any vision problems, migraines, nightmares, sleep disorders, sinus issues, lack of intuition, allowing this beautiful, sacred sexual golden rose healing activation to be experienced at every level of my beingness, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, through all dimensions, timeline, parallel reality. I am all that I am. As the Kundalini energy, these sacred Shakti Shiva energies continue to move through the body, continue to experience my vaginal and anal muscle contraction and relaxations. And lastly now, this beautiful golden rose ignites within the crown chakra. As I deepen into the sacred sexual golden rose healing energy, I deepen into unity, to wisdom, to knowing, to freedom, sovereignty, and mostly into the worthiness of my magnificence and light as a flame of divinity. What I bring and share, my uniqueness, my frequency and vibration, my beloved energy. Sharing this with others is a gift. And I use this energy in discernment of sharing my magnificence and light sexually, emotionally, mentally. I simply appreciating, loving, and understanding with clear intelligence, discernment, and knowing my magnificence and my light. I am that I am. I release any issues of confusion, spaciness, Alzheimer's, mental illness, over-intellectualism, apathy, depression, learning difficulty. I experience this recalibration of the pituitary gland in particular, and now the pineal, hypothalamus, and hypothalamus glands, deepening into service, intimacy, love. I am all that I am. No soy ina kia sina kia kia. Imo soia. And I find myself fully present as the Antakarana, the bridge of light, ignites and activates from the crown chakra down the spine into the earth chakra, approximately 20 to 30 centimeters below my feet. And now back up into the heart of Mother, Father, God. And I bring the beautiful crystal heart energies of Mother Earth to my heart, and the beautiful cosmic energies of Mother, Father, God into my heart. As I merge with my soul light, my beloved, I am presence. I am one with all aspects of myself. I am one with Mother, Father, God. And so it is, and so it is. And in my own time now, I come back fully present, grounded and centered within the heart of love, within the stillness of my loving heart, within my intimate heart, knowing how much I am celebrated, appreciated, and deeply loved. All is well, all is well. To my own time now, I come back fully present, opening my eyes, looking through my master eyes at all of life around me. As I take this last deep sucking breath, sucking in as though sucking in through a straw and blowing out. Aligning me through all dimensions of light and back into the crystal heart of Mother, Father, God. I am all that I am. Inkasina kia kia, inkasina kia koa. Good. We just come back fully present, just honoring ourselves and where we are and what we experienced with that. It was also just a really nice one, you know, kind of working on different levels and working physically, working emotionally, just clearing and just deepening into intimacy and love and different levels where we may experience blocks, and just allowing ourselves to completely clear that. So I don't know if there are any questions that we might like to ask or take. How are you doing, Tamra?
Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. That was lovely.
Yes, just very gentle, wasn't it? You know, just gentle energy.
Beautiful.
And really nice. Yes, from all that you were taking us through too. And I also find that I experience these energies and find myself becoming, I would say, just centered and cosmic and aligned and, you know, just quite beautiful. I find that all these wonderful gifts of healing energy, and mostly that the gifts of that healing energy that activates within ourselves, which is really very powerful. This is really a time where the Kundalini and Tantric channels are activating and igniting and clearing on so many different levels. So
yes,
yeah, it's a really nice one.
Yeah, so thank you so much for inviting me to do this webinar with you. It was magical and it was absolutely beautiful and absolutely lovely. So thank you.
Thank you too. And you know, just for those that are going to possibly be joining us a little bit in Glastonbury, a little bit late in June, or for those that don't know, you know, Tamra and myself are going to be hosting just this incredible 4-day gathering. And just a really beautiful 4-day event over the summer solstice at Glastonbury tour. And we're going to have 21 facilitators and the 2 of us as co-hosts. So it's just going to be a magical 4 days of activations, sacred activations and healing activations and transmissions and meditations and sonic alchemy and light language activations and dance. Really beautiful, beautiful frequencies and energies with the light tribe. So if you may enjoy the way that we work, we'd absolutely be delighted if you would like to come and join us. It would be so wonderful to meet you in person. Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if there's anything that you want to say, Tamra, before we end there today. I've got Suzanne sending a message, you know, just sort of talking about the experience of it, saying beautiful, she was saying firstly, beautiful activations, Tamra, thank you so much. And then we've just got a few people saying thank you. And Suzanne says it's just very gentle and supportive, and a nice one that we can repeat and work with. So we'll be sending the recording at this time, you know, just the video recording, and then we'll also create MP3s and put a little bit of background music to that, because I find that that's quite nice. Then we can just sit and do that. So we'll get that tomorrow. And, you know, it's really just nice to call up or lie down and just receive, just receive and deepen into the intimate, loving heart. Wonderful. All right, great. So, yes, so we just had a few things there, just a few thank yous. And Amanda's saying there, thank you from the depth of myself and heart. Divine Anrita and Divine Tamra, such a purity. And then Anna Charlotte is saying, are there other recordings prior to the webinar available? Well, what we'll do is that we'll send a recording of this very shortly for those that haven't been able to make it live, and then within 24 hours, we'll send the MP3 recordings. So you will all get, you know, at least the replay, and then you will get your own beautiful recording. All right.
Lovely.
Good.
Thank you,
Yes.
everybody. So nice to connect with everybody. And I would like to do a special thank you to Suzanne. Suzanne actually connected Anrita and I together, and it's such a lovely union of just, she's a beautiful heart. And thank you so much, Suzanne and Anrita, for connecting with me. Just sending everybody lots and lots of love.
Thank you, thank you. And Suzanne is actually, I call her my angel. You know, my angel assistant. She's really just out there, and apart from holding this beautiful space with us and anchoring us, you know, just this beautiful love, heart energy, she also is just out there on social medias. And if we are doing tele-webinars and you can get hold of myself or Tamra, you know, catch up with Suzanne, she'll definitely be able to assist and sort out. So we truly do appreciate you, Suzanne, as we appreciate every single one joining us. And so from our hearts, and to yours, and to the cosmic heart of all creation, blessings in love. Namaste. Thank you so much.
Namaste. Sending love, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Bye.